As a kid playing The Sims 2, I was absolutely terrified. There was something about the game, other than, the Strange Town Bella Goth storyline, the Beakers, or Pollination Technician 9 Smith. But it was something I can't explain. The overall general vibes of The Sims absolutely scared me for some reason. So today I thought, why don't I list the scariest NPCs that absolutely made me lose it as a child? That would be loads of fun, triggering my trauma for YouTube views. Hello everyone, and welcome to The Sims Lore. Today we'll be taking a closer look at the scariest Sims 2 special NPCs. Who they are, what purpose they serve, and when are they triggered to show up in game. So grab your snacks, drinks, and let's look at creepy NPCs. Subscribe and like this if you enjoyed it. Alright, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so for those of you noobs, an NPC means non-playable character. These characters usually serve a purpose in the game realm, and you cannot make them playable. Some good examples are Elizabeth from BioShock Infinite and the narrator in the Stanley Parable.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Both characters in this case are not available to play within the game, but they help with or add to the overall storyline and plot. In The Sims' case, there are plenty of NPCs, but most of them can be made playable after the game starts. So essentially The Sims has a different meaning to NPCs. They're not playable straight away, but can be made playable. I want to focus on the unplayable ones. I bet you haven't come across some of them. Or maybe you have. Now, most NPCs, such as the terrifying burglars or the dreaded headmaster, yes, this one actually scared me, the absolute amount of stress, oh my god. Those ones aren't in this video because these NPCs are eventually made playable once you build a relationship and ask them to move in or marry them. So I'll be focusing on the so-called special NPCs that will corrupt your game and ruin your life if you try to add them to your household in any way. So don't do it. I warned you. So with all of that cleared up, first up on the creepy list is none other than the Grim Reaper. Of course you all know the Grim Reaper. He's been with us since the very beginning of the Sims franchise. The terrifying sounds and animations that would haunt us for days after we playfully removed the pool ladder from our family's pool. Or after trapping a hated family member in a room for days until they perish. You didn't do that? Really? Just me? Okay. The Grim Reaper is an NPC who shows up when a Sim meets a dark fate, death. There is a storyline that Olive Spectre, a well-known character I've spoken about before, had her son nervous subject with the Grim Reaper. This isn't possible though through normal game mechanics, but you can do this by using the Tombstone of Life and Death with the cheat bullprop testing cheats enabled true within the neighborhood. Grim acts pretty fast when one of your Sim dies, and he spawns very quickly onto the lot. In the case of Pollination Technician 9, he had Platinum aspiration level, therefore Grim offers him what looks like retirement essentially, and a nice shiny gold tombstone. But if the Sim has low aspiration levels, the Grim just has no mercy. And can I just say, Jenny Smith and the Grim Reaper's son is just... How horrible for them. She gets pregnant with the Grim Reaper after her beloved alien husband dies. Now, when we saw Jenny plea with Grim to incidentally save their child they conceived mere hours before, the chance of success was pretty low, as it is directly linked to the relationship score between the one who pleads and the Sim dying. So, unfortunately for baby Grim Smith, Jenny only knew him a few hours. Barely. If you have University installed, there is the Resurrectornometron, which can be found in the career rewards from the paranormal career. Jenny gave Grim a ring, but had to be very careful. If you choose to skimp out on the amount of money you have to pay Grimm, your beloved might return as a zombie. And who wants an alien zombie hanging around their home? Oh, I guess Jenny and the kids do. Aw, that's sweet. No matter how their dad looks or acts, they still love him just as he is. So, in the case of Pollination Technician 9 again, he was offered a good death by the Grim Reaper because of his aspiration level. Which brings me to the next creepiest NPC, the Hula Zombie. Okay, so you're playing with the Smiths and you're having an absolute blast. Pollination Technician 9 Smith achieved Platinum aspiration level at the start of the game, and he's on his way out. So of course, to get that sweet insurance money, you speed up the process by spawning the Tombstone of Life and Death. But what's this? Why is Grimm so happy? And he's shown up with not one but 2 attractive hula dancing Sims. And while of course you're loving it at first and wishing you can make these stunners playable, you then hover over them and read out the name Hula Zombie. Thanks for the nightmares, E-Axis. When I was trying to impregnate Jenny with the Grim Reaper, I saw that you can also impregnate her with one of the Hula Zombies. So I decided to take a closer look at them in Sim PE. Here, it says that Hula is in fact male, even though the appearance is that of a female. So technically, this is the very first gender ambiguous sim in The Sims 2. Bet you didn't know that. Or maybe you did, let me know in the comments. Either way, this NPC is terrifying for many reasons. First up, lots of people speculated that they look like Strangetown Bella Goth. I can definitely see this, and that's because Hula uses the same pre-made face as Bella does. Bella is customized slightly, but that's where the similarity comes from. Hula is also creepy because they were given the second name Zombie. They could have named them anything. Dancer, backup dancer, Hula Grimm, anything but Hula Zombie.
Hell to the no.
I mean, were they trying to terrify us or what? Next up on the list is the Social Bunny. The Social Bunny shows up when your Sims have a very low social need. Very much in its name, the Social Bunny is there for your Sim to use as an interaction tool. This can be anything from chatting to full-on fighting. And yeah, if this rando with a bunny suit came into my house and tried to chat with me, I would fight them too. While some of you guys were out there thinking this guy is cute, when I tell you I was terrified of the Social Bunny, oh my god. This thing gave me nightmares. No wonder that while you're not interacting with it, your Sim's comfort drops. Not only is this thing only visible by the Sim who is experiencing the low social need, but it is missing one eye. Also super creepy, in Sim PE, when I look for the Social Bunny within Pleasant View alone, there are 3 of them, 2 males and 1 female. Just when you thought the creepiness stopped at the missing eye. Next is the unsavory charlatan. This guy is the worst. As a kid, he scared the hell out of me. He was up there with the burglar in that on your Sim's beloved vacation, he would show up sometimes and try to pickpocket you. I was always so creeped out because I had seen him in action robbing other Sims, so I would run in the opposite direction. But even his demeanor and just his way of being scared me so much as a little kid. Oh my god, the memories. Beware of him though, as he can disguise himself depending on which vacation destination your Sim is on. In Twicky Island, he dresses the part in tropical garbs, whilst in 3 Lakes, he wears the typical lumberjack look. You'll always be able to tell it's him if he has a top hat and a monocle. Players beware. Next, in the same pack as the unsavory charlatan, is the ghost pirate Captain Edward Dregg, present in Twicky Island. This ghost pirate is present on the pirate ship in Twicky Island and comes out of the captain's cabin after Sims have plundered it several times. He'll be around the ship for a while after coming out, and your Sim can interact with him. If you raise your Sim's relationship with him, you can ask him to teach you how to sing a sea chanty. By doing this, your Sim will get the vacation memento learned a sea chanty after they sing it twice. The first time he came out of the cabin, I thought I was going to have a heart attack. It scared the hell out of me, and I've never been back. And last but not least, the penguin. Yep, you heard that right. Look, by now maybe you've realized that I'm a bit odd. And I have to say, this penguin scared the absolute out of me. Showing up out of nowhere and making those weird noises. Okay, maybe once I grew older, I grew to love him. But before, oh my god, I thought it was going to eat my Sims. You can chat or pet the penguin, but sometimes it might get too frightened and pee next to your Sims.
It's just a baby.
Aw, but you peed on me.
It's just a baby.
It can also start sliding around the lot if there's loads of snow, or just talk to the snowman if there is one. Aw, what a cute little guy. Unless he wanders into your house. Alright guys, there you have it. Scariest special NPCs that terrified me as a kid. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please let me know which NPCs terrified you in the comments below. I'd like to thank my patrons Whitney Marion, Papa Khan, Negative Dana, Aurora Grimm, The May, ML, Alia Deshayes, Shelby Hill, Perlog Anwil, Amy Louise, Carolyn, Whitney, Kitajan the Arcane Archer, Nicole Dante, Artsy Flashback, Nathan Lim, and Asmina. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. That's it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, and let me know your theories in the comments below. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram for more lore and updates. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!